Hi there, I'm SportsCenter anchor and Special Olympics supporter Kevin Nagandi. ESPN is the global presenting sponsor of Special Olympics Unified Sports and the global broadcast partner for Special Olympics. I've had the honor of being a part of the broadcast team that's covered Special Olympics World Games and the USA Games since 2015. We're so excited to once again cover the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games, June 5th to June 12th across the ESPN family of networks. And today, it's all about you, San Benito High School. You have met the high standards of Special Olympics and ESPN and have earned the designation as a Special Olympics Unified Champion Banner School, an ESPN Honor Roll School, and an ESPN Top 5 School for 2021. We're so proud of all the work you do to promote inclusion at San Benito. Keep up the great work and enjoy this day and all the celebration. On behalf of everyone at ESPN, congratulations.
I'm Mia Viegas, and I'm here with Anthony Toledano, Ryan Royster, and Dominic Leone, and we're going to be doing an introduction to inclusion. So our first question is, what is your favorite sport?
Basketball. I really enjoy basketball with my friends, and we are really good at it, and my dream is to become an NBA star.
I would have to say volleyball or softball. I can't really pick between the two because I love those sports and I played them for so long. So. What about you, Tom? Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like shooting those threes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about Unified Games?
I like when when everyone is included in the Unified Games, and I have really liked the people that participating and cheering during the games.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Anthony. The atmosphere is like so amazing. It's where everyone, like no matter how old you are, everyone just comes in and cheers on like your friends, and it's so like inclusive and it's so nice.
Okay. How did you get involved in unified programming at SBHS, and how has that impacted you as a student and a leader?
I got it through Circle of Friends. They included me and asked me to become an officer and a friend director. People have been really proud of me for being an officer, and that makes me happy. I feel proud where I am, and I made some friends in the life skills program, and I feel they are supportive and with me, and I like to hang out with them more, and we love playing basketball together.
Yeah, I got involved because I think at my middle school they were holding a rally, and I saw the Circle of Friends Club, and I was like, "Ooh, that's really nice! Like, I would like to do that." 9th grade hit, and I decided to be involved in the Circle of Friends, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the community and just the events that we put on. Over the years, I've kind of graduated in status and in like involvement within the like Circle of Friends, and it just makes me want to be a better person and want me to be inclusive. Like have it as like in my other hand. Like it shouldn't be something to think about. It should just be natural for everyone. So.
Why is inclusion so important to you?
As a student, I would say inclusion is so important because we need everybody to know that they were included, and the staff and the officers and students are here to help people. We support each other, and I love their staff and being a peer helper and helping everybody's participation.
Yeah, I think that's how we grow as people. If we're like being inclusive to everyone and just being kind. That's how we grow and become better people and have better connections. Like without Circle of Friends, I wouldn't have like as many people that I know and my really close friends that I have now. So.
What is a message you want to share with people from other schools about inclusion?
I have a really good experience with the school, and I really enjoyed being here and making new friends, building relationships. And when I was a kid, I loved playing sports and always wanted to play them. And I gotten to do that there at San Benito High School.
Yeah, I would say to the other schools, just do it. Like, there's no going back. Like, you're gonna just have such an amazing experience, and everyone is just so kind, and just be kind and show the kindness back, and that's how you could really see change.
Why is San Benito High School such a great example of a Special Olympics Unified Champions school?
Building relationships, I would say, because if you build a relationship with other people, it will bring more inclusion, and you'll feel happy when you're there.
I would say it's because we have passion. We're so passionate about, if we're so, like, as Baylors, like, we're very passionate. We're very passionate for our, like, pride and everything, and because this is something that we're all very passionate about, I think that's why we thrive as a community, is because we all just love being a part of inclusion and inclusivity, and that's what makes us nice. Like.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's the last question.
Bradford, and we're going to be talking about inclusivity and the award San Benito High School received. So the first question I have for you guys, how does this unified programming affect both students with and without intellectual and developmental disabilities?
Thanks, Caitlin. Yeah, no, we're very fortunate to be here today. So Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools brings together students that receive special and general education services in 3 core areas. So unified sports, inclusive youth leadership, and whole school engagement. And so unified sports is an opportunity where you come to a school campus and bring those students together, and they compete together on the same sports team, and so that they can really foster relationships and build trust and understanding and inclusivity on the school campus. And then whole school engagement, we saw today, perfect example of that was the rally, which was really incredible. We have 3,400 students on the campus, all there to share in the impact of Unified Champion Schools. And then inclusive youth leadership, you bring different students together, and they have leadership roles in their clubs and activities and committees on the school campus, and they help lead and foster those activities and bring everybody together around this concept of inclusion.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off what David said, we're happy to be here. You guys have a great school. You guys do a great job. And how it works, a Unified Champion School programming, it benefits students with disabilities by creating opportunities for them to compete in sports and be a part of everyday campus life. Many times, those same students are separated from the general population and excluded from school activities. And then for students without disabilities, it's another fun way for them to learn about their classmates basically different than them. Gives them the opportunity to learn, to lead, and to create relationships that benefit us all in the long run.
Yeah. So what makes San Benito High School's unified programming stand out among other schools across the United States?
Yeah, I would say it's the people. From the beginning of the relationship with us, especially in Northern California, San Benito has totally bought in and has been a model of what it means to be inclusive and have a culture of inclusive campus culture. From my time, I've been here for about 5 years. I met Cassandra Guerrero, who is a huge proponent of what you guys do here. And from when I met her to now, it's just grown so much, from the prom to the unified cheer who participated today at the rally, and just the overall buy-in of the campus is tremendous. And it starts from the people at the top, right? From the superintendent to the SPED director. I think the mayor's coming today. It's just a whole community of engagement and inclusiveness, and that's what really separates you guys from the rest of everybody else.
We have a great support system for sure. Did you have anything?
Yeah, no, I'd just add on. I think it's important too that that all of those components are embraced by the school, because we have lots of different schools throughout our footprint that are terrific, but some will do different aspects of the Unified Champion Schools program. Some will have unified sports, but they won't have the inclusive youth leadership piece or the whole school engagement piece. And so I think one of the things that makes San Benito High School so unique is that it embraces all those concepts, and it's key because it gets more students involved on the campus and engaged. And so it's not just a minority group of students that are actively doing it. And then the echo conference statements to the leadership, all the way from the top down, that everybody's so bought into to the work that, Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools.
Perfect. Okay, so what would you say to an educator who sees today and wants their school to be inclusive of all their students? And what would you suggest they should do in order to do this?
Well, I think the first thing to do is to make the decision that this is something they want to do, and that they have buy-in on the campus. But then it's basically just a matter of, we have the roadmap now with San Benito High School, and it's the best practice that we can share. And the key is we have hundreds of Unified Champion schools throughout our footprint that are running the program at different levels. So we have lots of resources and examples that we can share, but basically to reach out to us or anywhere throughout the country. So our footprint, we go from the Oregon border down to Tulare in Northern California, but if they're in another region, they're more than welcome to reach out to us, to Special Olympics Northern California, to our staff, and we can point them in the right direction to get them started.
And I would just add, if they do get stuff started, is to empower the students. From my experience, when it's student-led and the students take initiative and ownership of the program, it actually goes a lot further. You'll be surprised at how creative you guys all are and the ideas that you guys have. And when it comes to fruition, it really creates buy-in for the whole campus. So I would say really to empower the students, have it be a student-led organization.
Okay, last one. Being here at San Benito High School and seeing the inclusive culture of the entire school, although you guys have only been here a couple hours, what is something that you've noticed that just makes it so special?
I would just say, again, it's the buy-in from the top to the bottom, right? We have the mascots out there, the cheer squads out there, and just really just the total buy-in from the top to the bottom, and just how it's grown, right? It started off kind of small, but it's organically grown, and then we hear that some of the circle of friends, people who graduated, are now teachers here. So it's just, it's a community effort, and you guys, it's been awesome to witness.
Yeah, I think just the engagement of the overall student body in the program. I mean, it took me back to when I was in high school, and I got kind of emotional today thinking about my experiences on a high school campus, and to just see the buy-in from the students, for all of the students, and this whole thing about it and being inclusive, including all students in the process, because my day wasn't always like that. So it just is incredible to see, and it was wonderful to be here today. So thank you so much for having us here.
Of course, thank you both for coming out. Thank you for doing this interview. That is all I have for you guys. So
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You guys are good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm Mia Villegas. I'm with Caitlin Voss and Zach Fuentes. So I'm going to start with the first question. Being here at San Benito High School and seeing the inclusive culture on our campus, even though it's been a very short amount of time, what is something that you've noticed that is so special?
It's just flawless. I mean, I don't see anybody different here. Everybody is so integrated here. It really is unified. Everybody's so supportive of one another. There's a great energy here. We're just looking at some of the video now from the event earlier today, and you see that. Nobody really had to push anybody to bring that energy out, to bring that inclusiveness out. It was there, and if I can see that in a short amount of time, I know that that's what the culture is here in general. So it's just a beautiful thing to see. I love it.
What kind of an impact do you think that students at San Benito and all Special Olympic Unified Champion schools across the country will make as they graduate and go into the world?
Huge impact, because you guys are the young people. You guys are the ones who are going out into the world and going into the workforce. You're going to become our bosses, our leaders. It's going to be you guys. And so if you guys have kept this culture here, cultivated this culture, you're going to bring that out, and you're going to teach your kids about that. And your kids are going to teach their kids about that, and it's going to go on for generations, and it's going to be in government, because you guys are going to be political leaders, some of you guys. It's going to be in these places of work, because you're going to be leaders in that, or just regular employees. You guys, everybody plays a role in the culture and any kind of environment, and you guys are maintaining and have created an amazing culture here of unification. Everybody's unified, and inclusiveness, and I have not personally seen a campus like this before. I've been on quite a few school campuses. I haven't been for a long time since the pandemic, and so to come back onto a school campus after so long and see this is just incredible. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you. And then I only have one more for you. As an employee of ABC, what does it mean that to you that ABC and the ESPN family are so involved with Special Olympics and inclusion as a whole?
Oh my gosh, for me, it's one of the reasons why I came to work for Disney and ABC. Disney owns ESPN and ABC. And I couldn't work for a place that wasn't inclusive and didn't strive to be that, you know? And unfortunately, there's not too many places that make that a goal. I think everybody's fine with it, or should be fine with it, but it's not necessarily a goal, and that's a goal that we have as a company, and a goal that I know myself and my colleagues all strive for. And so, you know, I hope that we're creating an environment for students like you and people coming up to, you know, want to work in that and to be able to add to it and just make it so much better. So everybody here is doing an amazing job. There's beautiful things going on here, and you know, you guys, some of you guys are seniors right now, and you're going out into the world, and you're going to carry that on with you. And you're also leaving that legacy for the classes coming in and who are going to remain here to continue that and to further that.
Well, we just want to thank you so much for coming out, and thank you for doing this. It's been so awesome to get to work with you.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.